Hello, gentlemen. Thank you. This is going to be a short one. And it's amazing. This came to mind because I thought of my niece who had told me yesterday, this just came to mind because I'm going by them to visit her parents, that she hated how I would always give her and my other nephew or cousin options and to give them 7 seconds to make their mind up, to pick which one they want, or they get nothing. And she asked me, why did you make us do that? Like, why would you give us choices and then only give us 7 seconds to get it? And I told her, because you've got to learn to be decisive. Or as Dan Pena says, you got to be able to pull the trigger. You've got to be decisive. And I was taught this in senior high school when my principal, or what you call it, assembly would always say, not to decide is to decide. So you might as well make a decision. And I learned to be decisive from her saying that. I mean, I always was, but I became more aware of it, and I became even more decisive. Then I had watched Ghost Dog with Forrest Whitaker when Ghost Dog had narrated one of the wise sayings of Tetsunami Yamamoto from the Hagakure, saying that all decisions must be made in 7 breaths. So I say 7 seconds, but so but I came and I heard about when I learned that all decisions must be made in 7 breaths, I said 7 seconds, and I taught that to my niece and nephew. In 7 seconds, by the time I reach the 7, you don't make your mind up, you get nothing. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when they're confused about what choice to make, just giving them a countdown and hearing the countdown, they can make their minds up quickly. And I told them that that's the skill you're going to need as an adult, because opportunities are going to come to you. You've got to be able to judge them and decide which one to take, which one is the best, and time is ticking. And like my principal said, not to decide is to decide. So therefore, you might as well decide. So I decided to teach them that. I learned it in 10th grade, which made me 14, 15. I was teaching it to them from they're 4 and 6 years old. So by the time they reached the age when I came across it, they'll be well seasoned in being decisive. Long story short, gentlemen, you've got to learn to be decisive. You're going to make mistakes, and you can't let that hamper you. You've got to be decisive. You've got to make decisions. I didn't say foolishly, but you've got to be decisive. You cannot allow time to go by because you try to decide between 2 things and time is going by. Just pick one. If it's wrong, then you go for the other one. That's all. But you've got to learn, practice, and master the art of being decisive. All right, gentlemen, that's it. I'm by my sister, so I catch you all on the flip side. Goodbye.